Commander Vecthar of the Ascendancy Third Fleet examined the intelligence feed with his secondary eyes, while his primary gaze remained fixed on the human vessel drifting ahead of them. And the information amused him, because the ship showed no plasma channels, no antimatter reactors, and no graviton systems at all, prompting his tactical officer to remark with open disbelief that the humans were still relying on chemical combustion using refined hydrocarbons for propulsion, which caused Vecthar's mandibles to click with quiet laughter as he reflected on the fact that the Ascendancy had ruled interstellar space for 12,000 cycles, while humanity had barely managed to leave its home system, yet still dared to stand in defense of its outer colonies with such crude equipment. As the vessel named unto defiance hung motionless in the void, angular, inelegant, and clearly constructed from physical metal rather than shielded energy lattices. Its exterior lined with what scans identified as simple projectile weapons, leading Vecthar to broadcast mockery across all 63 warships, as he announced that the humans were still using kinetic armaments, a declaration that sparked unified amusement throughout the fleet, until his communications officer interrupted to report that the human ship was issuing a warning to withdraw, which only deepened the ridicule. After which Vecthar chose to reply and informed the humans that their weapons were incapable of breaching Ascendancy shields and that surrender would result in swift integration. But the response he received moments later was a short alert stating that the human ship was charging its primary weapon, causing scanners to register a rapidly intensifying magnetic field along the ship's spine, at which point the analysis identified an electromagnetic accelerator, a rail gun. Something Vecthar dismissed as obsolete technology incapable of threatening their defenses, and before the thought could fully form, the universe erupted in blinding light, as the Unto Defiance unleashed a tungsten projectile weighing 3 tons, accelerated through a 1,500-meter magnetic coil to 4.5% the speed of light. Velocity that rendered Ascendancy energy shields useless, since they were designed to disperse plasma and deflect directed energy rather than intercept near-relativistic mass, allowing the projectile to pass through Vecthar's flagship before the shield systems could even react, instantly vaporizing the vessel and triggering a calculated shock wave that transformed venting atmosphere, debris, and collapsing shield generators into an expanding storm of superheated plasma and electromagnetic disruption, resulting in the immediate destruction of 31 Ascendancy ships and the crippling of 12 more as their advanced systems failed under the electromagnetic assault, while the surviving ships fled in uncontrolled retreat. And aboard the Defiance, Captain Sarah Chin observed the aftermath with measured satisfaction as she confirmed a reload time of 6 hours and ordered a transmission to the retreating fleet, stating that 6 additional rounds remained and that further resistance would invite increasingly creative use of old technology, prompting the Ascendancy fleet to jump to hyperspace within minutes. As Chin leaned back and recalled her grandfather's words about the value of simplicity, recognizing that humanity had now announced itself to the galaxy not through refinement or elegance, but through the enduring effectiveness of kinetic force alone.